Hello. Today it's Christmas 2017 and Rachel Hughes and I have the privilege of talking to former chairman of Cheshire Federation of WIs, and we are looking forward to hearing their little anecdotes and their little stories, and I hope that you too will enjoy what they're going to tell us in these very brief moments that we interview them. Thank you. Frances Woollam is my next interviewee, and Frances, I'm right in thinking that you became the chairman of the Federation in 2011 and were chairman until 2016.
That's correct.
Frances, when did you first join the WI?
In 1981.
And are you still in the same WI?
Yes, I'm still a member at Tarvin, but for the past 25 years I've also been a dual member of Dudden and Clopton District, which is currently a very small WI with 17 members.
Would you advise other members to become dual members of a second WI?
Yes, I would. I think there's a lot to be gained. I've had to switch my loyalties until the last constitution, when you could be on both committees, to Dudden and Clopton to support them when they were struggling. But I was president at Tarvin twice during my full-term time there.
And what have you most enjoyed about being a member of Tarvin WI?
I think being part of the village and the community group. I first joined because I loved Cheshire Show. I'd always been a regular visitor and wanted to be able to put in an exhibit through WI. So that was why I joined initially. And the year of Prince William's birth, I entered a machine knitting jacket, which only got highly commended, but I did send it to Buckingham Palace and had a letter back.
What a lovely memory. That's really... And you became involved, I know, in...
Very involved, yes.
Which was your favourite office that you held?
I think I enjoyed president. I was assistant treasurer. I was also secretary. But when I first joined, I only delivered home and country because you could just whip round and put them through the doors and not actually talk too much to people. I was not confident enough to even give a vote of thanks in those days of joining.
Well, how are your confidence?
And that is exactly what WI did for me. Yes.
So, was your arm twisted to become a trustee?
No, I was delighted to be invited to join.
So you see?
I was quite shocked, but delighted, yes. And Chris was the lady that rang and said, would you like to join us? I know it was not Marjorie that put my name sort of forward, because I had never served on any committees within the Federation.
What were the highlights of your years as trustee and particularly as chairman?
They are vast. I was involved with Bowlesworth. I think my first impression of the executive committee, I sat opposite Chris, who was then Federation chairman.
This is Chris Bailey.
Yes, and we always had the eye contact, and I could never resist keeping my mouth shut, and volunteered in my first meeting to help with the transport to Cheshire Show, which we are now still doing in one way or another. Yes. Lots and lots of highlights. I think being Federation chairman for the centenary, being involved in getting as many of our members as possible to the garden party, and we did have a very generous allowance, and also being present at the Albert Hall and joining the board, the national board, for lunch there. And seeing the Queen, albeit from a distance. Yes.
I remember her waving.
Yes.
To all the tears.
Yes. I mean, it was very, very moving. Any national council meeting or annual meeting is always moving with the singing, etc. And then in 2014, I was asked to give the vote of thanks to Janice Langley when it was her first year as national chair.
You wouldn't have expected years
I wouldn't have done either, no.
No.
But being part of a team on the Board of Trustees is amazing. I'm an only child, so I do like to get involved. And I do think the more you put in, the more you get out.
I know that it must be very difficult when you cease to be a chairman. What did you miss in those early months most?
I think the daily contact or even weekly contact with members of the board, although I've always kept in touch and Jean has always been very good and we've spoken lots, but no, I think that the contact and feeling that, okay, it's time to step down, but someone else, it's time for them to put their stamp on it.
But the rewards are still coming.
Oh, definitely, definitely. And I think meeting all the members and making them understand that you're a member just as much as they are. You're nothing special, you're still a member. And a nice relationship to be able to speak to everyone.
Are you encouraging others to become more involved?
Yes, I'm always trying very hard. And if people say they're not a member, I'll say, well, why not? But I think the main problem is for Dudden and Clotton, there isn't a good footfall, and to get new people in, I feel it will struggle. It's 62 years this year. Whether it will get past 63, I don't know. We'll just keep on trying.
Francis, what would you say were the advantages of volunteering?
I just enjoy being involved, and I think you'll only get out what you put in. I'm sorry. If you want to sit on the sidelines and chew about things that you don't like, well...
What do the others think about that? What the benefits of volunteering?
Yes.
I honestly think health and well-being, I think it's hugely important because you're part of a family, you're part of a group.
Yes.
And you've got a reason to get up in the morning as well.
Yes.
Yes.
And you're as dependent on them as they are on
You.
Yes. You're all part, you've got to have those cogs in
You
that
have
wheel.
proved that works, doesn't it?
Yes.
Definitely.
I mean, and the team here on this Board of Trustees is amazing and works so well
Do you
together.
have any fears about the future?
No, I think that Cheshire will survive and continue. We're already taking good strides into the 21st century, and I know that we'll succeed. We really will. We've got positive people keeping the ideas going.
That's a very positive end to our little interview.
Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.